Uh, my brother, good evening. Good evening, my sister, my brothers, ladies and gentlemen. I will miss out with the many language today. I greet my Joe brothers, I zone. Uh, Maybe it may look very happy to you, or some people may find it very different way, because we are moving from the land of Pharaoh to Canaan. So the secrets, and I must continue to reveal the secret to you. So today, if you are just joining me, it's very simple. So I am I'm hereby directing the Oba of Benin to stop parading himself as the chairman of Edo State Traditional Council. I'm hereby giving a very sound warning to the Ewuare of Ile to stop parading himself as the traditional ruler of the Idu people, Igodo Megodo. I repeat, I'm hereby, based on the power bestowed on me as the new Ogiso of Igodo Megodo land worldwide. I'm hereby issuing this statement, and as a warning to the Oba Benin, he should stop parading himself as the ancestors of the Igodo Megodo. He is not from our land, he is from Ile-Ife. And history agree that Oduduwa migrated from the land of Mecca around 5th century when he was being driven away by Prophet Muhammad. The proof are all there in Ife. Oduduwa brought different type of idol, because Prophet Muhammad forbid idol worshiping. So if you are watching me today, I'm sending this message to all our Igodo brothers, our Obodidu. You people should recognize me as the traditional ruler of the land. They cannot, we are not. So if you have not seen the staff of office, and I will show you the staff of office. So I have staff of office, and it's just what we just need now is just for the governor to give me my own staff of office. But I have it here, but just to presenting it in ceremonial, that is for people to see. Okay, people should not take any word from the Oba Benin Ifeta from today. I am the aboriginal, indigenous king of that land. So the Oba of Benin is not our ancestors. Anybody who is not our ancestor cannot lead us. I repeat, Oba of Benin is not our ancestor. We have the proof, and I'm hereby calling on all our Ijaw brothers to recognize me as Ogiso. I'm hereby calling on all our Igbo brothers to recognize me as the Ogiso of that land. I'm calling on all the Esan, Godomigodo, Idu, Ika. Everybody have to recognize me as the legitimate ruler of that land. Baba of Benin should henceforth cease from selling our land. As time goes on, I am going to write a letter to those Coca-Cola to stop paying the Oba of Benin. Because we have heard that the Oba of Benin is collecting 92 million naira yearly from Coca-Cola. The Oba of Benin is collecting a huge sum of money from Guinness, Ukomu Oye, and we are not going to accept those type of nonsense. And we must take back our land. I'm hereby appealing to all the indigenous people of the land to support me, to join hand with me. Together we stand, divided we fall. I beg you in the name of our ancestor, Ogiso, Igodomigodo, support me and we will win. This is our land, this is where we come from. We are not from Mecca. We are not from Ile-Ife. If you go to Ile-Ife, you don't see anybody answering our name. We don't have any relationship with Ife. And we are not against Ife, we are not fighting Ife. If you go to Ife, you will not see Onyebuchi, Chinonye. They don't have that name in Ile-Ife. They don't have Akpovure, Akpos, all those names, Robo names, Orukewe, Orukefe. Don't find those names in Ile-Ife. It's impossible. If you go to Ile-Ife, you will never find any Isha name there. You will never find Odion, Akhere. You will never find Gbisia. You will never find all those indigenous Isha names in Ile-Ife. There is no sign that we come from Ife. We are not from Ife. It is the Oba of Benin, father, the great-grandfather, Oromio, who came from Ile-Ife. I'm hereby urging all our brothers who are still believing in the fake and lies of the Oba of Benin should desist away from it henceforth. I am the custodian leader of our land. The history of our land is with me. And we are ready to make it available to the general public. There is no link between the children of Idu and Oduduwa. We are not from Oduduwa. It is Oba of Benin who came from Oduduwa. We don't have any link whatsoever with Oduduwa. The Yoruba people told us that Oduduwa came from Mecca. The father of Oduduwa is Lamurudun. And Lamurudun was the black king of Mecca, in present-day Saudi Arabia. We have our king before Oromio, the great-grandson of Oduduwa, came to our land. I'm hereby urging all our indigenous brothers and sisters to support me. A journey of a million miles starts with one step. I am in charge. I am advising all the villages in Benin to stop going to Oba Palace. They should stop taking order from the Oba of Benin. I'm going to consult with some of lawyers to file a case against the Benin Traditional Council. We are going to do it legally, and we must reclaim our inheritance of our ancestors. It's not too late for a 30-year-old boy to ask her mother, where is his father? So it's not too late for we, the indigenous people of the land, to come out today and say we want to govern ourselves. And I am appealing to the Oba Benin to cease henceforth. And I want the Oba Benin to respect the indigenous people of our lands. He should stop parading himself as the traditional ruler of Edo State. I want to let the general public to know that in Lagos, they have what we call Siriki of the Hausa Fulani living in Lagos. They call it Seriki. In Onitsha, they have the Seriki of Onitsha. In Ewuare, they have the Seriki of Ewuare. I'm hereby recognizing the Oba of Benin in that category. We are not going to deny the people of Ile-Ife, the people who migrated from Ife to our lands. They should also behave themselves like the way the Hausa community are behaving themselves in Edo State. The Hausa community who live in Edo State, they have not come out to say that they are the owner of Edo State, that Edo State belongs to them. They will start appointing their children to be enslaving the indigenous people, collecting money from Coca-Cola. They are not doing it. I'm advising the Oba of Benin to also behave like the Hausa community in Edo State. I'm ready to recognize the Oba of Benin as the Oba of Ile-Ibinu, the same way we have Sidiki in the Hausa quarter. So because we are peace-loving people, it has been a long time, the Oba of Benin, long ago, that's around late 12th century, Oromia came to fight war in our land. Oromia came with people, his family and his followers from Ife. They are not up to 1%. They are the one controlling the government's machinery in Edo State. If you go to Ministry of Land and Survey, Edo State Ministry of Land and Survey, apart from the Ishan and the Esak, if you see any person calling himself a Bini man, it's from Ile-Ife. We have, if you think I am lying today, you see them, they bear their surname Edigin, Ero, Ihama, Elema, Oni, Oba Yuwana, Ogefa, Osunde. These families are from Ile-Ife. So we are not going to expel them from our land, and we are advising them to also behave like their Hausa Fulani counterparts. The Hausa Fulani we have in Benin City, those one, they have their own quarters where they live, they have shop. So if they are not comfortable living with us, we also look for a camp, just like the way we have at Ewuare. Those Ile-Ibinu bloods, we will put them there. Those one who want to absorb with us, we allow them to live with us. I want to beg all my brothers and sisters from all our local government to stop going to Oba Palace, to stop selling their birthright to the Oba of Benin, to stop bite their head before the Oba of Benin, because history have it that the Oba of Benin is not from Orion local government. And I challenge the Oba of Benin to come and tell us where his village is. I have my village, my forefather have their village, we all have where we come from. We have families, we have our ancestral lineage. I'm calling on the Oba of Benin, or I challenge the Oba of Benin to come and tell us where his father come from. But we are so happy that the other day he said it with his own mouth that historians all agree that Oromio sent, Oduduwa sent his son, Oromio, at the request of who? We did not request for Oromio to come to our land. If we request Oromia to come to our land, we have Ogiso Palace. How come Oromia didn't even live in Ogiso Palace? We were inviting somebody to come and rule you. The person have to come to the palace to live. There was never a time Oromia reign in our land as a king. No, never. I'm hereby appealing to the indigenous people of Idu, Obodidu land, that we have link and we have ancestral lineage and trace with our Igbo brothers. There is a proof, and I can continue to tell you some of the proof we have with the Igbos, but there is no proof we have with Ile-Ife. If you go to Igbo land today, you still have the name Okoro. You still have the days of the four market days of the 4 weekly days of the 4 market days of the week. So you have it Eken. So you have Okwom market day. So you have a Eri market day, and 4. These are 4 market days. These are the 4 working days our ancestor planned for us, and still remain till tomorrow. They have not changed. I'm calling on all our Ewuare brothers to listen well to their history. And I'm using this opportunity to appeal to our Igbo brothers who are living together with the Ewuare brothers to maintain peace, live in harmony, and even 2 brothers also fight. There is nowhere in the world family don't have misunderstanding. I was told during the war that there was a problem between some of the Ewuares and some of their counterparts. They are brothers. They are from Abia or from Imo State. But I want to use this opportunity to advise you today that we should keep our past behind our present. We should heal the wounds and love ourselves and come together. We shouldn't allow politics to divide us. The historians all agree, and you all know, that the people of Ewuare immigrated from the present-day Obodidu. But I continue to wonder why those Ewuare elders have been misled, portraying before the Oba of Benin, which is an abomination before the God of our land. The people of Oruha, or the people of Ewuare, Andone, you all are from Obodidu, the land of Idu. It's your fatherland. The Oba of Benin is not your ancestor. I am urging the people to stop recognizing the Oba of Benin as their ancestors. I'm coming back to the history of the Ewuare and the Igbos. How we all migrated from the present day Obodidu, which is now called Benin. If you come to Benin, most of the names we have in Benin were all ancient names linking the Igbos, the Jaws, the Essence. We didn't have, we did not have any ancient name that link us to Ile-Ife. Ooni of Ife have never come out one day to say that we the Igodo, the Idu, Obodi Idu, that we are his children. No, he cannot say it. That is why I'm correcting it today. I am the Ogiso, and I urge all my Ikore brothers to support me and de-recognize the Oba of Benin. The road to success is very narrow. I'm the Ogiso, and my mission is to unite all our descendants together. I'm hereby appealing to my Ikore brothers never in life to accept they are descendant of Benin. The word Benin is a Yoruba word. You cannot be a Yoruba because your language does not portray you as a Yoruba man. Any Ikore who is agreeing or queuing to the ideology of the Oba Benin, I believe that person is not informed. I'm hereby, particularly my Ikore brothers worldwide, you have no link with the Oba Benin. I am from Benin. I am your brother. The name of our land is called Igodomegodo. That is the name of our city. The name of the land is called Idu, Obodidu. The name still, you can still find this name inside Ijo. We have ancestral DNA with the Ijos. Today, I want to speak concerning the mass exodus of the indigenous people of Ido land around 12th century to date. It all started once upon a time in the land of Ido, the present-day Benin City. It was a land of many colors, just like in the Bible. It said Jacob had 12 children, 12 tribes of Israel, and they were speaking different languages. In our land was a land of many colors, different clans with different languages. The name of the greatest man in our land, the founder of our land, is called Idu. After the death of the man, the name was now used around everywhere. That's why you see finding traces in Igbo language today. They will say Idueri. You see have Idu, Obodi Idu. They have in their music Idu Noba. If you go to Ijo people see bear the name. They will add Idu to their name. Idu still remain a name after thousands of years. The names remain in existence today. Upon all the evil and the atrocity Oba Benin committed against the descendant of Idu, he tried to change the name, but it was impossible for him to wipe all the name out. The name was a great name. Our land is a land. If you travel to Delta State today, you go to Agbo, you go to Abavo in the Kaland, the other Igbo side, you go to Umunede, you go to Ogwashuku, you go to Iseluku. These are all Igbo names, but you ask them where are they from. They are not telling you they are from Oba. They tell you they ran away from Obodidu. Okay, that is one of the proof that once upon a time, the land was a land comprising of both the Igbos and different languages. We see, go further to the people of Onitsha. Even up till today, even before the death of Nnamdi Azikiwe, he wrote a book and he said that the whole Igbo are from Edo land, Obodidu. But the problem, the question still remains. People want to know some deep question, and people want to ask, they want to know answer to it. We did not migrated one day. The migration was batch by batch. So people continue to ask the Igbo people where you come from, and Igbo people continue to refuse to tell them that they are from Obodidu. The reason is because the man who is parading himself as Oba is not their ancestor. You cannot use another father, another man as your own father. You can only call him your stepfather. There was a reason why the people left the land. And there is a proof, there is a music that is attested to that very fact. I want to read some of the people who left the land and the reason why they left the land. One of the reasons the Ewuare people left the land was because during this time the Ewuare people left was during the time of Oba Oribiru. The Oba was using the indigenous people for human sacrifice. Sometimes they will have about 600 guards that are in charge of the Oba Palace. Those 600 guards will be castrated. They can never give birth, and they will never have child until the day they will die. They were all being castrated, and in the palace of the Oba of Benin, who migrated from Ile-Ife, the tradition and the civilization they brought from Ife was strange to us. Our people were not comfortable with this tradition and the religion of human sacrifice. These are some of the reasons our people left. People started running away. And you go back to history, the people of Onitsha escaped through the help of the Galas. And history have it that the Igala people were the first people, one of the first people that left the land early. Tomorrow we still have the Agaba Idu. Agaba Idu. Idu is our ancestor. And we can never deny where we come from. And we can never run away from our shadow. We can still remember a few years ago, it's President of Togo, Nyesegbe Yedema, came to Benin and he told the Oba of Benin that his great-grandfather told him that they ran away from Benin, that's Igodo City. The reason was because of a wicked king. Right from time immemorial, majority of few people knew very well that the Oba of Benin is an evil man, and the palace of the Oba of Benin is a den of human sacrifice. If you have not read, you can check, or I will send you a book called Benin, the City of Blood. The reason why the British invaded and Benin and arrested Oba Ovorame in 1897, nobody even cared to read the book. People are clamoring the British should return what they took from the evil palace. But nobody is ready to read the book and even listen or learn or ask what was the reason behind the arrests and banishment of Oba Ovorame to Calabar in 1897. Folks, many ethnic groups have traced their history to Benin City. These people who trace their history to Benin City, did not trace their history to the family of the Oba of Benin. The Oba of Benin is the great grandson of Oba Odua. Oba Odua is the father of the Ooni of Ife, Alaafin of Oyo, Oluwo of Iwu land, Oba of Ketu, Oba of what do you call it, Ijebu, Awaseja of Ijebu land. Majority of the Obas we have in Yoruba land are descendants of Oduduwa. Oduduwa met Obatala in Ile-Ife. We have no relationship whatsoever with Oduduwa. Oduduwa have many descendants. None of the children of Oduduwa have come out on social media to come and air that they are the descendant of Ogiso. We have no relationship with Oduduwa, and we are not fighting war with Oduduwa. We are peace-loving people. We are people who believe in live and let live. If you don't know how Oduduwa came to our land, it's the same way how the Fulani came to Hausa land. It was just the same way, because if you check the history of the Fulanis, they came from the east, somewhere around Ethiopia, Sudan, or what we call it, Egypt, or Saudi, Mecca. It's Middle East. The Oba Benin should stop parading himself as the ancestors of Idu descendants. Today, I have come out to tell the whole world that for the now, until our people will choose who to lead them, for now, I am now acting as the Ogiso of Egodomegodo. The Oba Benin should stop collecting money from Coca-Cola. He should stop collecting money from Guinness. He should stop collecting money from all the oil companies we have in the land. I'm urging all the elders in our land to stop paying homage to the Oba Benin, to stop showing loyalty to the Oba Benin. They should show the loyalty to me for the now, until otherwise. I am Ogiso. I am the king of Egodomegodo land. As time goes on, we will hold a meeting and we are going to decide who's going to lead us. If I am being chosen by my people, I will lead. For your information, by February next year, I will start building a palace. I am not going to use the Oba Palace as my palace. People may be looking at what I am saying today that is child's play. This is a revolution. Mandela went to prison 27 years. He came out from prison. He became president. Fidel Castro fought as a revolutionarist who ran away to Colombia. From there, he tried all his best and he became a leader and a president of Cuba. He died being president in Cuba. Today, I'm urging my brothers and my sisters to think twice. Are you going to support a jihadist Oromian descendants who kill your forefathers, who sold your ancestors to slave, who uses our brothers for human sacrifice, and still parading himself today as your second God? Or you choose me, Ogiso, your ancestors? Who are you going to choose? Will you choose to remain a slave, or you choose your own aborigine to rule over you? I'm going to consult with some of our brothers. We are going to file a case in the federal high court or a state high court challenging the authority of the Oba Benin, and we are going to pray for the court to stop the Oba Benin from parading himself as the chairman Edo State Traditional Council. Anytime I see the suffering of our people, I cry and I shed tears. In the spirit realms, our ancestors are really crying. Some people say we are Israelites. Let me agree with you, we are the Israelites of Africa. We are blessed people. The Oba of Benin mission in Biafra land is to divide our land, to divide us, make us to be fighting ourselves. That is his mission. And I have told the whole world, as I've earlier told the family of the Oba, we are not hostile people. We are peace-loving people. That is why we allowed the son of Oromiyo, Oba Awomika the first, to live among us. We never knew he's going to destroy us, cause havoc in our lands, and kill us, and committed the greatest genocide in the history of humanity. And we can still testify to it. The British saw it. In 1897, when the British arrived in Oba Palace, they saw scores of human beings, heap, that were being massacred, killed. Even in the bush on their way to Benin, they saw many people were being hung in the forests. The British said they have never seen this type of, even in the World War, the way people were smelling around Benin, killing. It took the British 2 weeks to clean up the dead bodies from the streets, from the bush. 2 weeks. And the British asked, why all this? And the people told the British that they went to Ife to consult Oracle. And the Oracle told them that to avert the British, to stop the British from arresting the criminal Vorame of Benin, that they have to commit genocide. And they didn't bring people from Ife for the genocide, for the human sacrifice. The people that were being killed were the Igbos, the Robos, the Isoko, the Isha, the Jaws, the Bankers, the Kars, and many other tribes were being massacred to avert the killings, to stop the British from coming to our land. So today, who is this? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello?
Good evening.
Hello? Yeah. I want to contribute to the program. To your program.
Wait, if I finish, you call.
Are you hear me?
Just wait. Where are you calling from? Today, I want to explain to you and I want to show you those people who ran away from our land. These are the people who ran away. Those one who we can be able to trace. We cannot trace all the people who left the land. and they left the land, the Oba Benin refused to tell the whole world to say the truth. The Fulani came to the north and they said the truth. And they tell the Hausa people that they should kill their own leaders and they want to rule over them, and the Hausa people agree. But in our own case, we were being manipulated. So, for your information, the people who left our lands, who were not comfortable with the human sacrifice, the genocide that will be perpetrated by the Oba of Benin and his followers from Ife. I want to make sure the ethnic groups, the children of Igbodomego, that is my mission today, is to reunite them together to their fatherland. And I want to start measuring the tribes, those ones we can trace, who can still remember. And I want to tell you, if you fall among one of those tribes, you have no link with Oduduwa. Oduduwa is from Mecca, and it has been certain and documented by the people of Ife. He came from Mecca. This is not our own, it's not our responsibility to ask where he come from. That is not our business. But all I want to tell you today, I want people to recognize me as the traditional ruler in Edo State, and the Oba Abini should stop parading himself as the traditional ruler of or chairman traditional ruler of Edo State. He's not. The Oba Abini should be parading himself just like we have Siriki of the Fulanis. There's in Edo State, we have in Onitsha, we have Siriki, Alhaji Maimuna Garuba in Onitsha. They also have Seriki in Lagos. The Seriki of Onitsha cannot be parading himself as a Igwe or Zobi of Onitsha. It's unacceptable. It's null and void. It's unconstitutional. I'm going to seek support at the appropriate time, and we are going to file a case in the Federal High Court in Abuja, and we are going to join the state government as a party to it. They have to stop paying the Oba Abini, and the Oba Abini should stop parading himself as the spiritual leader of the Igodo. And for Mori and local governments, Oba Abini is not my ancestor. We have no relationship or no whatsoever link. The only thing I know, he married, one of his father married from what do you call that village? Ewodobian. So there is no link. We don't have any relationship with the Oba of Benin. It's from Ile-Ife, from Mecca. They make bread from Mecca. So the people who left our land, I want to make sure, if you find your ethnic group here, please, I want you to show your loyalty to me. Abiogede Aiti Owohan. I'm your leader, traditional leader, and I'm going to unite all you together. And if you find your name here, you know you are brothers and sisters, no matter where you live. So, Igbodomegodo, Idu, Obodi Idu, the descendant of Idu. One, we have the Ora people. These Ora people live in Edo State. They are from Edo State, and they are from present-day Benin, which is Igbodomegodo City. This is called, the founder of that Igbodomegodo, his name is called Igodo. Igodo is padlock, key. The real name is called Igodo. Igodo. Then the Afemai people, the people of Esako, where Oshomola came from. People should stop recognizing the Oba Abini. You have to recognize me. I'm in charge. The Esakos, the Ibilo, the Somorika, the Ekperis, we have the Igalas. The Gala people in Kogi State, we have Idu Agaba. They are your brothers. We must unite together. We have the Esan people. They are our brothers. We have, if you are an Igbo man, you see Esan man, please take him as your brother. Join hand with him to succeed. But we still have some mixed bloods, but not so much. We have some Ile Ibinu mixed bloods, because some of the traditional ruler in Eastern land are the children of the Oba of Benin. They still have some mixed bloods, and I pray those mixed bloods absorb themselves among our people so that we can carry them along. We have the people of Onwa, we have the people of Igede people in Benue State. They are your brothers. They have common boundary with Enugu State. They are your brothers. These are our family who left the land. They left the land along that axis to Kogi, Kwara, Benue State, etc. In those days, this area were uninhabited areas. There were no human being living around those places in those days. Those people started running away from their ancestral home because of the genocide being perpetrated by the Oba of Benin. Just like what the jihadists are doing today, killing people to accept. Even the jihadists is even more better than the Oba of Benin. The Oba of Benin was using us for human sacrifice. Even though you accept the way of the juju, they will still continue to killing you. They were trying to eliminate us from the surface of the earth. Some of our people conspire with them, just like what is happening today in Nigeria. The people that escape through the other side, these are used. The people that escape through Ibuba rivers, there's a river in Benin called Ewuare River. People are escape through that river because in those days we have no roads. The only access to run away from the land was through the river. The road we are having is river. The fastest way, you can put anything on any wood on the river. As far as the wood is moving, you are going. The people that escape through the Ewuare River as these streams empty into river Nigers and Lokoja areas. And we also have the people that move towards the east. People who run towards the east. We have the Igbanke people. The people of Igbanke, they speak Igbo language. If you go to Igbanke today, you ask them where are they from, they will tell you. They speak Igbo language. They will tell you their ancestral home is Igodo, Obodidu. But you continue to imagine, how come these people speak Igbo language? That is what we should be thankful to God for giving us a beautiful language. And they continue to speak Igbo language. It's a dialect of Igbo. They are from Igbanke. The people of Omunede, these are the Ka people. We have the people of Ugwashuku. And this is not, I am the one who is forging all these things. You can go to Ugwashuku and ask. They are Igbo speaking people. You ask them, where are they from? How come they are not from Cameroon, but they told you they are from Egodo? They ran away from their homelands and they speak Igbo language. They say the land, they was not like Igbo. How come the Igbo people are not tracing their ancestral roots to that place? How come these people not speak Igbo language? And that is where they come from. Nobody forced them to say it. Their forefathers told them, you can go out and carry research. Do your own research. That is where they come from, but they speak an Igbo language. The people of Igbanke, we have the people of Umunede, we have the people of Ogwashuku, we have the people of Useluku, we have the people of Asaba, Igbuzo. In fact, the whole of Ika, not, they do not, I said the Delta North, and Onitsha, Enugu, Ezike, Okigwe, Onitsha Adonidu, Abo, Nukwani, and we have the people of Idu, Dueri, and many other places in Igbo land today. They trace their ancestral roots to Obodidu. They have no relationship whatsoever with Oduduwa. The Oba Benin who came from Oduduwa, and we are urging the Oba Benin to stop parading himself as the ancestral head of our land. He's a foreigner. They have the people of Ukwa and the people. The people of Ukwa and the people is an example. It was the Ukwa people who ran during the killings of their comrades, their kindreds. It was during this time the people of Ewuare also ran through the river Niger. So we have no relationship whatsoever with Oduduwa. Nobody bear Ewuare names, in Ile-Ife. If you come to Benin, you see people bearing the same name with some of the Ewuare, some of them bearing Akpata, Okoro. You see, they are still, we have this our lineage. Even the Yoruba try to wipe our link out, but the link still remain. We have the people of Ukwane who escape through the roots. This group use Ewuare River and other adjoining river to escape to the present day river states. We also have some people who escape from Udo. Today they now live in Ondo town in Ondo State. We have the people of Owo in Ondo State who accepted and they have had in the history. Speaking Yoruba doesn't mean that they doesn't know where they came from. Our land was a land of many colors. It's a great land. We have to be proud of what God has given to us. These are some of the list of our children that left Igodomegodo, Idu land, due the genocide and invasion of Igodomegodo by Prince Oromio. The list still being compiled. They are our children. We will reconcile with our family and will continue to bring out their names as time goes on. And I want to also use this opportunity to share more light in River State, not in River State, in Bayelsa State. You all know that Goodluck Jonathan, Ebele Jonathan, is from Bayelsa State. Goodluck Jonathan is from Bayelsa State, and he's from Ugbia local government. Bayelsa State have 8 local governments. We have Ugbia. That is where Jonathan Goodluck came from. If you think I lied to you today, please, I challenge you to go to Ugbia local government in Bayelsa State. Go and ask the elders where they came from. And it was certain that these people ran away from the genocide and killings perpetrated by the Oba Benin and his group and his people who migrated from Ife. They brought a tradition, a religion of human sacrifice to our land. Our people, we're not used to this type of tradition and religion. And it was strange. We never kill. Seeing the religion that they kill people to worship it, it was so horrible. People started running. And you still go to the people of Nembe. In Bayelsa State, you call a Nembe man, are you a Joy? He say, no, I'm not a German. He said, the Igbo man who say, I'm not a German. See, the whole Bayelsa State, they are our brothers. Ijo people are our brothers. That is what is happening in River State today. The Ikure man will tell you I'm not an Igbo man because of some misunderstanding. And you see a Nembe man will tell you, no, I'm not an Ijo man. An Ubia man will tell you, no, I'm not, I'm not an Ijo man. We have different ethnic group in Bayelsa states. They tell you they are not an Ijo man, but you are not from there. Just like somebody who came from the north, you say, oh, all of them are Hausa Fulani. No, they have the TV in the north. We have the Nupe. We have the what do you call these people? the Kanuri. We also have different ethnic nationality from the north. In our own area, we did not left one day. So you see the people of Igalas, and there are some ethnic group in River State where you speak an Igala, and the same thing with the River State. They have the same language, similar. Because what make it like that? Because our people were so disappointed in the betrayal of the people who betrayed us. Today, their names are still there. Edohen, Edohen was one of our elders who conspired with the son of Prince Oromio. That is why I think tomorrow you will never see a great or a responsible person from the Edohen family. They are not they are nothing to be right home about. I cannot say they are useless. You never see any responsible person among the Edohen, because there's something I want to also put before the general public today, that when Oromia came to our land, and it was certain that Oromia, as a prophet like me, as a spiritualist, Oromia find out that this land was a holy land. Oromia said, Ile Ibinu. He said this land is a land of vaccination. And Oromia also, the Prince of Ife also make it very clear that this land is a holy land, and the land forbids foreigners from ruling over them. If you want me to read the page in the short history of Benin, I will read it, what Oromia said. Short history of Benin. You see, I want to put it to you people watching me. I don't come here to speak in or what you call oral word to you. I have proof. Anything I am saying today is documented and certain and certified. I'm not like Emaswe Nozoduse, who always come and arrange book in his back. He should come and tell us who wrote those books. What year was this book written? We have our history, and we don't have any relationship with Oduduwa. We are not from Oduduwa. Imosuen is a descendant of one of the Oba Semede. How can the children of Oba will be telling us our own history? Imosuen, you are not fit to be telling us our history, because your ancestor and the Oba, they are from the same family. And we see the other time Osunde came out on the air, was teaching us our history, that it was the other way was saying that Osunde was the one who gave birth to Idu give birth to Oba, or Ogiso give birth to Oba. We have no relationship with those families. They are from Ile-Ife, just like we have the Hausa Fulani quarters in Benin City. Tomorrow, the Hausa Fulani quarter the Hausa Fulani people who are living in Hausa in Soboma Road, and the one living at Duawa, they will come out with history and be saying that they are the owner of our land, that we are their slaves, and all those type of things. I know many people will queue up to it, because they have been misled with lies, and they've been fed up with lies for many years, because they are in power. Today, you people should be addressing me as the Ogiso of Benin, of Edo State. So Oba of Benin is a tenant, and I have urged him to stop parading himself as the Oba. He should be calling himself Oba of Ile Ibinu, because they are the Ile Ibinu. Oromia said Ile Ibinu. So I want to read that place for you. So he should be parading himself as the Oba of Ile Ibinu. I am in charge. So people should be paying respect and should pay respect to me, and the homage. And I am going to write a letter to all those companies to stop paying him that money. Those money have to be paid to state government accounts, because most of our people are suffering. We have to use that money for something else, something more important. We have some of our sisters who were deported from Libya, some of our families who are prostituting in Ghana, some of them who are now homeless all over the world, in Malaysia. And I think these millions of naira, I think if my people support me, we are going to use this money to change lives, create jobs, build housing estates. Well, we will not allow our people to become a recalcitrant or to become wayward all over the world. We're proud of our ancestral roots. Egodo, Megodo, Obudidu. Thank you very much. Let me go to the coming of our Prince Oromio. I want to read it for you. Please just listen. If you have any question, I will put my number. You will ask. If you get any question, if you ask. The coming of Prince Oromio of Ife. Let me just share that, please. I want to read it for you. Okay. Sorry, I want to read this, please. The book just skewed somehow. Sorry. He said, after some years, Prince Oromia resided in Igodomigodo city. Oromia called a meeting of the people, and Oromia renounced. Wait, this thing. Wait, wait to me. I open and make it clear. Wait. After some years of Prince Oromia residence in Igodomigodo city, Prince Oromia called a meeting of the people, and he renounced his office, remarking that the kingdom was a land of vaccination, thereafter calling the land Ilubinu, the land of vaccination in Yoruba word, which means the kingdom was afterwards known as, and that it's only a child born, trained, educated in the art and mystery of the land could reign over them as their king. You see what Oromia said. Oromia said he said the land is a land of vaccination, that the land does not permit or accept foreigners from ruling over them. And Oromia said that it is only the indigenous people who the land accepts. Today, cultist killing, robbery, prison break, different things are happening in our land. Instead of our people to come to me, they continue to pray. They are praying, oh Jesus Christ, oh want to help every year they continue to pray. They're going to pray, and the more they continue to pray, the more things continue to worse. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Things are going worse every day. And I want to say today, the only solution to our problem, recognizing me as the Ogiso, and Oba Abini should stop parading himself, it's very simple. I am ready, and I'm sending a hands of dialogue to the Oba Abini, and I'm urging the Oba Abini to come to the round table. Let us come and negotiate, and want to dialogue. Pharaoh negotiated with Moses. I'm ready to negotiate with you. I'm ready to negotiate the freedom of our people from the Oba Abini. Time have come for the Igbos to come back home. That is your home. The Ijaw people should come back home. We are going to work together. I am your king, Ogiso. This is your ancestral king, Igodo. Igodo is a key, and I'm the key. So I am using this opportunity to shed more light about our history today. Oromia said it, but Prince Oromia from Ife. He said this land forbid foreigner from ruling over them. And Oromia said it to make a statement that it is only the child born with the act and mystery of the land that can rule over them. Look at who is ruling over us today. They are not from our land. That's how, look at our land, we are moving backwards. You see them, they are having all their youth, their eyes up, like a lion, like a hungry lion. The land continue to kill us, continue to destroy us. Anytime our land cry for freedom, the Oba Abini will sacrifice our own blood to please the land. There is no year people don't die. Even the NSAS protests, the killings started from the gate of Oba Palace. I'm still waiting for a day the governor or the federal government will set up a panel of inquiry to look or to trace the deaths, where the death started from. But instead, they are talking about NSAS, police brutality. The Oba being ordered Dogo and so other people to kill our innocent indigenous and aborigine. The life of indigenous people of Edo State, Igodo land, doesn't matter to the government, doesn't matter to the people. It's only when an Ile Ibinuma died, Ile Oromiyan died, that the whole world will know. If Oba's son was being shot to death during this protest, oh, President Buhari will send a condolence message. Uh, Dangote will send a condolence message, and Tinubu will come and send a condolence message. But the life of our people doesn't matter. That is why I am calling on all our indigenous people to support me to reclaim back our mandates. This is our inheritance from our ancestors. If you think I am lying today, you can go to Ife. And this is certified. The Ife people know. The Yoruba people, they are watching me here, they know it's their son. So I am not in charge. So I'm in charge. So I'm not in charge. I'm Ogiso. So the Yoruba Benin should stop parading himself as the traditional head of Edo State. And also, number two, I also want the Yoruba Benin to stop all publication making himself as the ancestral head of Egodomegodo. The Kure people, you are not under the Yoruba Benin. The Yoruba Benin is from this Saudi Arabia. They migrated from. They were driven away by Prophet Muhammad because they were idolatry people. If you check, go and read the book of Quran. The Prophet Muhammad sent them away. He did not kill them. They went into Africa, started looking for a territory to rule. Oduduwa is the son of Lamorodun, the god Oduduwa. Lamorodun. They are from Mecca. And it is certain, you check it, they are from Mecca. We don't have any historical ties with them. So even the Olubo of Ugbo land even told us that let me show you. He said they are from Mecca. I want to show you. Let me show you from here. I want to show you. I want to show you. This is the Oba of Logbo of Ugbo. Just told us that the Oba Benin is from the.
Now of Yoruba. I'm doing a Jolubu of Ugozi. Very good. You know we are doing. I'm doing a Jolubu of Ugozi. Yoruba. I'm doing a Jolubu of Ugozi. Owner of Yoruba. At the foundation. I'm doing a Jolubu of Ugozi.
owner of Yoruba, by the foundation of Yoruba. The Oduduwa met us at Ife. Now, you know what we are celebrating?
You see, listen to this man, oh, is the Oduduwa met them in Ife. You see, Oduduwa is the great grandfather of the Oba Benin. So, how come this man is not saying that some people should know, should go to school and read books? The Oduduwa made from, just like the Fulani people came from the Middle East. So, the Ikwere people, please stop accepting that idiot as your ancestor. No, he's not your ancestors, and we still have the Ogiso Palace. It's still there tomorrow, and I will show you the Ogiso Palace. Have been neglected for many years. If the Oba Benin was is related to us or is our, why can't he stay in our palace instead of sending talks to go and destroy our palace? Is the oldest palace in West Africa. It's still there to tomorrow. So we have no relationship with Oduduwa. So look at he saying that is he made them in Ife. He came from Ile-Ife. From
We have a very good, we are the owner of Yoruba. I'm the owner, the Oluwo of Ugweti, owner of Yoruba, by the foundation of Yoruba. The Oduduwa met us at Ife.
okay.
Now, what we are celebrating our great grandfather now, because before he left Ife, he had a 7 quarter.
Okay.
Some of his son and daughter, he left them at Ife. And the palace went to enjoy a palace there, which is in Leru. It's in Ife. Which is tomorrow. Nobody can erase it. And they all came en masse. You see them yesterday, I was overwhelmed. Everybody was so surprised.
Okay.
Even the people that come from Benin,
Okay.
they were so surprised that,
Okay.
people from Ife, they still remember where their father left Ile-Ife and camp,
Okay.
arrived at. So the place was full of, exciting things. I was so happy. That is it.
You see what the Olugbo of Ugbo is saying? So Odudua made them in Ife. Even them of Obatala. He came from Mecca. Odudua is not from our land. We don't know Dua. They should stop fooling themselves, my brothers. That's all those fooling, all those mockery should stop. People should stop that nonsense.
They discovered that when their father left, Ife, where he stopped, which is Ugbo. That's why they come.
Okay.
They still recognize that the father, they have formed another, great kingdom somewhere. We are the one that hold Ife now. Ife, I'm the cabbage of Ife, the Oba of Ife. And also the Oba of Elijah here.
Okay.
So you could see me taking two sides. I'll be Oba at Ile-Ife, Oba at Bokoda. One interesting thing, we were in Benin. So the question that you are asking them now is very simple. Because if you listen to the first extracting book, I say if you are a slave, you cannot be Oba. If you're a bastard, you cannot be Oba in Yoruba nation.
You see TikTok. You see, if you are a bastard, you cannot be Oba in Yoruba nation. Who is the bastard? The Oba Benin is a bastard. The Oba Benin should come and tell us where their father come from. It's a he doesn't know where their father come from now. How can somebody who they don't know where their father come from? He's not saying that he's the father of Ewuare. A Wike come and that Wike is fooling himself. See, Wike is very simple. The day you came to kneel down for the Oba of Benin, that is the day your problem started. Governor Wike, I'm a prophet. If you like, go to ignore me or all these type of things. And you will die very soon, Governor Wike. You will see how you will die. It will be all funny. People will say, it's an asthmatic patient. Is this? You just die. You are going to die a shameful death because the people you kill, they are my ancestral children. They are my people. You went to Benin. You were in Benin to come and kneel down before the Oba. After kneeling down to the Oba of Benin, you order the military men to kill our indigenous people of the land. kneel down before the Oba, that kneel down is going to be a cry in your generation. Your family will cry you very soon. You will see how you will die. I just say, Governor could just die. You will die like a shameful death. You see the way Abacha just died. Governor Wike, you will die. Just wait. You kill our own people. Just said they should kill them. You give them different names, hoodlum, miscreant, blah blah blah. Don't worry.
If your father is still living, it's an abomination. Not be an in the Yoruba nation. Fourth one, if you are from female line, you can't be an Oba. So many things. My upcoming book is 25. Good day. When you have this 25, if you fall out of it, you have to quit that seat. That was what is happening. They declare it.
You see? Listen very well. Listen to this very place very well. Listen attentively. Is it the Oba Benin is from Lamorudun from Mecca?
Said those days in our syllabus in school, primary school, I was told that it's open to everyone that Lamorudun began with the Dua. And the Dua was the progenitor of Yoruba. Lamorudun come from Mecca. Are you getting my point now? That is the problem. When you come from Mecca, you cannot be the progenitor of
Yoruba. You see how?
Now, when we went...
You see what he talk? He said they were told in the syllabus in school that Lamorodu begot Odua. And Lamorodu come from Mecca. So why are the people are saying, who is the Oba Benin is your father? Please, before you call in Oba Benin your ancestor, please go to Ile-Ife and ask who's Oduduwa. Oduduwa buried in Ile-Ife. Oromiyan buried in Ile-Ife. All the Oba of Benin, their head are being buried in Ile-Ife. Are you from Ile-Ife, Wike? Maybe it's your father from Ile-Ife. What? Take. Maybe your father is from Ife. And you should come and tell the people of Ewuare that your father came from Ile-Ife. And stop fooling yourself. We don't have no relationship with Ife. Have you ever seen the Ooni of Ife come out and say that maybe now they will start planning it now? Because we are not campaigning for our freedom now. Tomorrow now we say, Ooni of Ife will say, Benin people, they are mine. How come we don't speak your language? You don't have any name that relate to you. Onyemechi, Onyemari, Okechukwu, Chukwu Nonso. You see these names in Ile-Ife? And you find these names in Edo states. Okoro, Ugo, Abiala, Ebere, Amaka. You see those names, you find them. You don't find those names in Ile-Ife. So we have no trace to that side. Or we're not fighting Ife. Ife people know they are ancient city. We are also our ancient people. We are not from the same ancestral roots. Oba Benin, people should stop recognizing him. And I'm going to write a letter to Governor Obaseki to give him my own staff of office. Because I will start building the palace and I'm going to put it on video. And I know many people will support me when the time comes. I will start building the palace, but I have a land which I will go to build the palace. I'm going to build my own palace. So if the Oba Benin send talks, I know it's always good in sending talks. If you send talks to that place, we'll go to court. Because I am not under the Oba Benin. The Oba Benin is a foreigner, it's a stranger in our land. So I'm going to build the palace. So I'm going to build it. So people are saying, you should not come home. You cannot. No, but Oba Benin cannot drive me away from my home. This is my fatherland. If my father decide to go and be a coward to the Oba Benin, must I be a coward? No, I'm not a coward. I'm a man. I'm taking the responsibility to defend my people. I'm going to write a letter to the state governor to recognize me and give me my own staff of office. It's very simple. This is not what you just say. I am Ogiso, and this is the progenitor of the land. So you have to give me my own staff of office. How can he give if a man to be ruling over my people when I'm still alive? I'm not going to accept it. People should be recognizing me today on. No anything that is going to be talking, then I have to be involved. I'm traditional ruler. Huh? If any traditional ruler who is senior to me is the Ogiamies that is senior to me. Ogiami I talk where he said, I'm the Ogiso, okay? I'm in charge. So the Oba Bini, he should vacate that palace. We are going to use that palace for tourism. Many people that were being sold to slavery, used for human sacrifice. And these are some of the things that we have to invest the money on. You see, we are going to build some structures like those arts mode people, Nova Palace, you probably see, uprising is coming. People will see the way Obabini will run. The thing be like form of not feel believable. I have seen, my father have told me, I'm Ogiso, the Obabini must leave that land. You see, look at what is going on today in Edo State. The Joe people, they are the enemy of Oba. Ishekiri people now, they are the enemy of Oba. Everybody, all tribes are now enemy to the Oba. This will make it more easy for me to sit down in my throne. You can see what is happening what is called this village in Ologbo community. What is called this village? Kolo Kolo. The Oba Benin deployed about 20 military men there in the Shekiri village. He said the Shekiri people should come and sign before they can go back to their village. The whole land belongs to Oba. In my own kingdom, then Oba Benin they cannot have two kingdoms. It's not going to be possible. I'm the Ogiso. I am not joking. I am very serious. We must take back what belongs to us. Because the Fulani people they are watching, the Hausa Fulani people are watching, it's very simple. That is my land. Oba Abini cannot drive me away from my land. That is unacceptable. So if you have any question you want to ask, please you can ask. If you get any question you want to ask, you can ask before we end the video. Let me put my number for there. Anybody get question we want to ask, you ask. Okay, make I use broken English. If anybody get any question we want to ask, my number is there. If there is a question you want to ask, please you can ask. The telephone number there is now pinned down there is +49 1749661566. That is the number to contribute with. If there is a question, particularly those our Yoruba brothers, you know something will make me happy so much. We say, you see, I know Yoruba people will come and dispute. So what you are saying is like, and Yoruba people, you see, the Yoruba people, as you see them, they are very strict. Even though it come to the other side of but they don't play with their history. Oduduwa, Oromiyan, I say Oromiyan, what is the name of that man? Oba Oni of Ife. I have never come out one day to say, oh, Ijo people, I'm their father. I give birth to Ijo. I give birth to Ikwere. Oba Abini should stop that nonsense. I'm warning you. Your forefather is from Ile-Ife. Your grandfather, Oba of Lagos, of this are the same family. So none of them have come to say, oh, they are the owner of Ikwere. Eh? So you should stop that one. So my brothers and my sisters, we are not from Ile-Ife. It is the Oba of Benin who came from Ile-Ife. There are some areas our people have to know. Like particular some area they don't know. So if you don't know them, I am going to tell you some of their history today. It is this Omawawo. These are the families who came from Ife. The families, see, this is greetings. By the greetings, you know where you come from. You understand? Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Okay. So how are you?
Fine, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. So I've heard you talking about the query, the year,
Yes.
and whatever. Okay. Migration. When the man says this is the land which we migrated from, he did not tell you that he migrated from the family of the king. No. But the land he migrated from. And if you look from your own statement, you said there are names which is similar to the names of the Ekpeye people and the Kwere people. Okay. Their forefathers left the land to where they have today.
Yes.
Not as Oba. I want to explain one thing to you. There's difference between the king and the people. The bone of contention about the palace argument between the Yoruba or whether Naburudu family or is the son of Ogiso, that one is outside the issue concerning the Kwere people. So you cannot say a Kwere people, they are stupid for telling the history of their own migration. It's an insult to...
No, you are the one saying that one to yourself. I did not say that one. You cannot put word on my mouth.
You said wicked.
Okay, not say the Kore people. You cannot say. I watch Oba Abini. Oba Abini went to River State. Okay, don't change word on my mouth. Before Oba Abini was going to River State, they brought out a jingle that the Oba Abini is going to River State, that is going to meet with his children, his descendants, who left and settled, who traveled to go and settle in River State, in Kwere, not Ugbia, sorry. What do you call these people? Ogba, not Ugbia, Ogba, Ikwere, and there are many people left, Ekpeye, and those people. He said, I was watching the Oba Abini, I was so shocked. I said, how can Oba Abini be calling these people his children? Gods. You see, the Oba Abini when I was watching, I came out and tell the Ikore people, say, please, don't accept this, so the land will get angry with you. Because anywhere the Oba Abini goes, he must go with confusion and evil killings. Demonic. Okay, just listen, sir. The Oba Abini went there. And I was watching the Oba Abini. I just keep concentrating. The Oba Abini was telling Wike, okay, you wait, don't chop me up like that. If you talk, I wait. The Oba Abini was telling Wike that I will be doing the Igwe festival. Their descendants. He used to say they are from But he was so scared to call them his children. Oh, that's that certain. He said they should come to home, that they should come and join him to do Igwe festival. And I was watching, and then I was in a good terms with Governor Wike. There, and Governor Wike was telling him that they are not like Oduduwa who fall from sky. Like this, it was certain. You understand? The people left the land because of barbarism, human sacrificing, cannibalism, and what do you call the other one? What do you call that in the to castratism, to castrate people, evil. The tradition of human sacrifice. So my brother, talk your own.
Okay, about the Bindi side,
Mm.
cannibalism is not in the region of Edo. We
Uh,
have the castration and
okay, we have
human sacrifice.
the Oba Bini even said it in his when sorry sir to obstruct you when this man came to palace, Governor Wike and Obaseki, they came to tell the Oba Bini thank you for the election, blah 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 blah, when they were fooling themselves.
Yeah.
And the Oba Bini said it there that when Oromia was coming from Ife, say Osa, Osua, or Rume. You understand what I mean? You see, who is Osa and Osua? Do you want me to send you the book? I have the book here. Osa and Osua. Ono Osa, shrine, Awosa, is in Igun. Osua is very close to Patlas, and there near Benedion district there for Airport Road. Osa and Osua, they were two people. It's Oromia who sent two of them. After the death of Osa, we now call God Osa, which is not supposed to be. These people just force us to choose what doesn't belong to us.
Listen to me, okay. Okay, let me say something.
Talk your own, sir.
Every day, there is three dynasties in the Benin. The Ogiso dynasty, then the Ogiamen couldn't stay long.
Ogiame is a lineage of the Ogiso now. They are from the Ogiso lineage.
I'm coming. I'm a Benin man. So I know my history to a bit. Even if I'm an historian, but I understand it a little. But the Ogiamien did not stay long. The Ogiamien was actually establishing their own kingdom called Utanta Kingdom. You know now.
Not like that, Oga.
Not Ogiso.
Not. It was not like there was a war in the land. It was Oromia children who started fighting Ogiso. It was during this time of fighting. There was a word that came out from Ogiso. We don't have Ogiame in the beginning. In that time, there was Ogiso, the father of this lineage of Ogiame we have today is called Ogiso Erebo. That one said it Edo not Edo, Iwi do Waremia. Why give or your wedding makigbe? I'm your baby, we godo, Ogie, Mamenaga, Ogie Mamenaga, I'm your ba. That is that the meaning of that land word means in Igodomigodo, in Idu land, what we have is king, not Oba. That is, put it like that.
Okay.
That they not change the name to, just like we have Oba Eweka. He said Owomika. They changed the name to Eweka. That is what happened. So you don't have Ogiame. Ogiame is a resistance to Oba. The word Ogiame is a resistance. Owomika, yes.
Eweka's father did not even see the sun.
What?
Eweka was raised by the chief of Benin.
Oh, you are a liar. You are a heavy liar. Oweka, Oga, let us go to Ife and ask. That is where they come from. If you want to know more about me, go to my family. My family will tell you more about me. Okay? So you are not from their family. Their family house is in Ife. Oh, near Ife. All those, all of them are their families. That is their family house. Yes.
Can you just calm down?
Okay, sir.
Let me take you to a date, and I will give you history of so many tribes, and people.
Oga, I don't know whether you are from Oromia or Ife. So when you are from Ife, you can be sympathizing, try to manipulate me for your information.
There is nothing like listening.
if you are from Ife, because if you say you are not from Ife, but you know that we have people, Oromia followers, like Esogban of Benin, said it that he's from Ife. His ancestors are from Ife. You watch it, or you want me to play it for you again? The followers of Oromia, Ewuare of Usen, the Shekiris. I was so shocked when the Oba of Benin was saying Isheki people don't have land. I wanted to vomit. Isheki people are the people who came to Oromia. They say they don't have land. People who came with your father. Ah, Oba, you are very, very funny. What look what something the Shekiris and the father of the Oba, Oromio, all of them came from Ife, just like all my family will come from Ife. And I will be saying, see, Oga, who is confusing who? The Shekiri and the Oba, they are from Ife. Okay, they're not fighting over which land, Oga. Fighting, I'm not declaring myself now, say, fighting themselves, Abi. Who is confusing who now? Okay.
The Benin monarch started, according to us, the Ogiso ended 1180. 1180, after a lot of revolution between the Jamelos, then we had the
Oba started 1230. 1230. 12.
Yeah, that's when the Oba dynasty started.
Okay.
And the Shekiri you're talking about started in 14th to 15th.
Who told you that one? Who told you?
Shekiri, the Shekiri kingdom started in.
When you're talking about people living in a land, you come to ruling over them. That doesn't mean people were not existing before you come. It's just like you are not telling that Ogodomigo they never existed before Ogiso. We were existing before Ogiso came become our king. We were called the Idu people. So there are people who exist without having a king. They have some people like that. So when you say that the Shekiri people don't exist before 14th century, how can you be saying that one? Very funny to you now.
They were not called the Shekiri.
The people, okay. You look now, what you are saying, sir. Ishekiri people, how you call them, or Ife people, when they came to our land, during the time of all those Oromia, all those their movements, the people who came with Oromia, some of them decided to settle down in the present day UTC, Usen, the Ogalistina, the ruler of Usen is the cousin, is even senior to Oromio, is the uncle to Oromio, Ewuare of Usen. Ewuare of Usen is a direct cousin of Prince Oromio, and it's a not cousin, sorry, uncle to Oromio. And that man have not come out today to come and say that he's the one who gave birth to us. That is one. And the Usen people acknowledge it very fast. That they came together with the people of Ishekiri. So Oba Olua, Oga listen, sir. Oba Olua, the son of Oba Ewuare. The son of Oba Ewuare have the first son. His son supposed to be the Oba. He said, no, my people, like my father, that is their family, the Yoruba people. He said his son should go and rule over their people. He said the Godomigodo should start to do away with, should start ruling themselves. That I have given you people freedom to rule over yourself. That is what happened. So a situation whereby the same Yoruba man will not be telling another Yoruba man that they don't have land, this one have land. That's a foolishness. It is not the people of Ologbo who is dragging Ologbo. This is the highest stupidity I've ever seen in the history of my life. People are not even dragging the land now. Look at who is dragging land, Oba. A Yoruba man dragging the land from a Yoruba man. Who is a fool, sir?
Because if you say this thing, I don't understand.
Okay.
It's not that when you want to rule a place,
yes,
you must have a stand with the people. Like you are saying about the Shekiri kingdom. They have a stand for their people and their territory.
Which territory now? Are they not the same people? I don't understand. They came to. Okay.
It is a unique thing. It is a unique thing.
Okay.
Among the people. When you say Benin, Benin is a place. Benin, the people that live in Benin, they were formerly called the Igodomigodo land. Then we call them Benin. So
you are
You
confusing
know,
you,
I'm
sir.
coming. I'm coming. I
Uh,
already finished. So if I'm wrong, you can correct me after.
okay, sir.
So it's the people that is ruling over and the kingdom is ruling over have relatives that came in maybe to settle from other places. Then when the people come in to settle, you as the king that is ruling over a place, will you actually allow these people to overcross their boundaries? It's like you are living in Nigeria to live in London. You are not staying in London. You are not claiming that London land, because you've acquired places and properties in a lot of places there. You are not saying that London land is no longer
Oga,
belongs to
let me
London.
put a straight
I'm coming.
answer to you, sir.
You will observe me when I finish the statement.
Okay.
You are not saying that London land does not have to London.
Oga, there is a different. This is what you are saying is different. Oga, I am Ogiso. Oga, listen very well. Oga, Ologbo. Oga, listen, sir. Oga, the Ologbo. Oga, listen, Oga, listen, Oga, I have the people of Ologbo. They are under my control. Just listen very well. Oga, you listen now. I don't have any problem with Ishekiri under my kingdom presently. The problem I have now is the Oba family who migrated from Ife. We are not Benin. I am Ogiso. They are under me. They're not quarreling.
No, let me get this straight far.
Okay.
If we say no, we don't want an Oba. We want an Ogiso to return back.
Don't be saying we or not we. Oga, listen. I am Ogiso.
You are the one that decide our king.
I am. You are a Benin. You are. See, Oga, listen now. What I have said, listen to my past brokers.
Okay.
You see, when you go to Onitsha, they have the Hausa communities. They call them. They have their ruler. They call it Seriki. If you go to Lagos, they have Hausa community. In Benin, they also have community. So what I'm saying now, since you are a Benin man, the people who migrated from Ife, they are the Benin people. We're not going to drive people away from our land. We are going. Oga, listen. Oga, you listen now. I know the people. Oga, this is my land. I'm very current with my history. Oga, you listen now. Oga, you are a Benin man. You are the word Benin is Ile Benin. So the mixed bloods. Oga, I am Ogiso of Igodo. So,
if you want to say you are Ogiso now, listen to me.
Okay.
If you say you are truly fighting for the people,
okay.
You must know their recognition. Right now, there is nobody that has the recognition of Ogiso.
That is what I am saying now, Oga. I am going to organize things, Oga. For your information now, sir, Oga. And the governor will give me my staff of office.
You said the people that they call Benin, the people that they call Benin are Yoruba people.
They are from Ife. That is what I'm correcting you now. You mistaking everybody together. Oga, listen, we are going to separate them. You see, you go and tell us you are from Ife. Oga, the Hausa community in Edo State, they have their Seriki. The people who came from Ife, you people who are going to give you Oba of Ile Ibinu. Okay, it's a very simple question. See, this thing, we don't need to fight over it. I know my people, Godo. I know the Godo. So you now joining issue with issue. It's not so, Oga. For your information now, it's just like Edo State now. You're now asking which part they call Seriki of Hausa community. So I know them. The people who came from Ife, they live in Isekere. Some of them live in Use. Some of them live in Ibiwe. So the Oloton, we know it's just the people are not to 1%. Oloton in Isekere, you have the Obayuwana, we have the the Elema. So if people are not comfortable the way people are living, we will find a place to you. Oga, wait now. If people are not comfortable, we will look for a place like the where they have Hausa quarters. We will give you people a place to stay. Because since you are a Lebinu.
Can we understand that?
Okay, sir. Okay.
As educated and mature people, let me tell you one truth.
Okay.
This one I'm going to say to you, you take it in. There is no community in Nigeria. There's no land in Nigeria, a place in Nigeria that has just one particular tribe. Do you know how communities were formed? How people were
Oga, what you are saying is I'm not interested about how they were formed. What you are saying is different, Oga. Don't change it.
No, let me just give you the point. How people have said the Shekiri history properly, go and read it. They will tell you some people, traders came from
Oga, Isheki people live in my land. They live in my kingdom. I know where they came with Oromiyan. Don't change it. They came with Oba.
Wait now, they'll tell you they migrate from Ijebu.
Oga, they are the followers of Oromiyan.
From Benin. These three people are the people that form the Shekiri community. Like you say, Onisa, Ado.
But I am not denying these people are not under my kingdom now. Oh, but what I am saying different from what you are saying, Oga, you are confusing people now. Oga, this man is anybody can call. This man is confusing people down because what I am saying now is that the Oba of Benin is from Ile-Ife, and I am urging the Oba of Benin to stop parading himself as the ancestor of Edo State, because the Oba of Benin should be parading himself. Oga, listen. This is what the point of contention. The point of contention is that the Oba of Benin, just like we have the Hausa Fulani, the Seriki of the Hausa Fulani, they are held. So I'm not recognizing the Oba of Benin as the Oba of Ile-Ibinu people. That is what the Oba of Benin should. Just like the same, we have Seriki in Edo State of the Fulani. The Oba of Benin should be recognized like that. Eh? Who give Oba to be ruling us? Who make him to rule us? The Oba came, he came through the back door as a thief. He said after Ogiso came to an end. So, Oga, if you sleep, if you go wake up for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm money for you.
The reason why I'm not saying this because you're coming out wrong.
Okay. The Oba Benin have been enslaving the people for 700 years, close to 800 years, Oga.
I asked you this question simply because during the time this Oba came, is the time you have the migration. The people that migrated, the Kanaka family that migrated to the riverside, it was during the reign of the Oba they migrated out. So when you look at the lineage, the period it has taken, it's almost up to 1,000 years.
That is what I am doing now, sir. That's what I'm doing now. It's not 1,000 years. No, it's not. Okay, stop that one.
Okay, let's
it's not 1,000 years. It's not 900 years. They have proof. In 1953, the British archaeologists came. They wanted to know how long the Oba kingdom have reigned in over us. And they check it. The first palace of the Oba of Benin was in, Osama. They went there in Osama, back of the moat, and they excavate the mass graves, and they backdated the bones to 13th century. So the Oba Benin cannot be 1,000 years. Oba Benin 700 something years that have reigned in our land. So it's not 1,000 years. Even in museum, see, that is the reign of the Oba. Oba Benin should not be parading himself as 2,000 years. He should stop it. There is no proof where Oba Benin should be telling lies. Oga, I have come now. I want to unite my people together. Oga, the foreigners, our Oromiyan, the father of Oba told us that this our land forbid foreigner from ruling over us. So I have no choice than to obey the word of Oromiyan. Oromiyan told us this. Oga, this is what Oromiyan told us. Oba of Benin said it by himself, and the Ife people certify it. Oba, Oga, Ile-Ibinu is what? Oga, you tell us what is the meaning of Ile-Ibinu in English? What is the Oga, answer that question. What is the meaning of Ile-Ibinu? Answer it. What is the meaning of Ile-Ibinu? Answer okay. What? So my name, my brothers, if you are watching me, my name is Uyi. The meaning of Uyi in my language means respect. So I am not a fool not to know the meaning of my name. You understand? So if I don't know the meaning of my name, ask my father. It's my father who gave me that name. So it is Ile-Ibinu. Ile-Ibinu. Oga, listen now. You jumping from one place to another. Let me put answer to you. It do me greatness in English. It's greatness. Igbinidu. Idubo. Idu is our ancestor. But Oba Benin is not claiming it. How Oba, you should stop that. That is Oga, just listen now, sir. For your information, today I have declared today be the what is, let me check today's date. Me, I'm not mistaken. Today is Wednesday 9. Okay, wait, sir. Huh? Okay. In the name of my forefathers, in the name of my forefather Ogiso, I hereby declare today, in the name of my ancestors Ogiso, Idu, I'm hereby directing the Oba of Benin to henceforth stop parading himself as the ancestor of Egodomigodo and the ancestor of Idu. As the father of Ewuare, the Oba of Benin remained a foreigner from Ile-Ife. And the people of Ife told us that the Oba of Benin came from Mecca, that the father was the black king of Mecca. And they left the land because Prophet Muhammad forbid idolism. So I am hereby directing the Oba of Benin or warning him to stop or henceforth stop parading himself as the traditional ruler of Edo State. I am in charge and I am going to write a letter to the state governor to give me my staff of office. So by February next year, I will start building a palace in some village. And I'm challenging the Oba of Benin not to ever try himself and send thugs to my village, because I'm going to build a palace. I want to use the palace to unite all our families who left the land. So the Oba Benin should just take it today. People should recognize me as Ogiso. I'm only loyal to my father, the father of all, Imperial Majesty. This is Ogiame himself. He said, I'm sending this message to all the Benin's Enigis. Benin is Alile Binu. Inori local governments, Enogi of Oben, Enogi of Obanusa, all those Oba family who are parading themselves as a duke, they should quit with immediate effect. I'm waiting. I'm going to write a letter to the governor to give him my own staff of office, because I want to do it that is lawfully, because these people don't have staff of office. All those Enogi, all those Oba will just carry 5 villages, say it belongs to you. These are my people. My brothers and my sisters, I'm going to unite all my people together. The palace is going to be a very big palace. We're going to build it. Let him come and destroy the palace. I will know if the Oba of Benin have rights to come and destroy my palace when I have not even destroyed his Seriki, or his Ile Binu. So we don't have anything like palace in Benin. That place, it was Ogiame who rented that place for him, to the Oba, to stay. So today we are going to file a case in court. He have to leave that place. That man have no land. They are just fooling us. So in the name of God and in the name of my forefather, I am Ogiso. I'm in charge, and I'm warning the Oba of Benin to stop parading himself. I'm also sending this message to all the people of Eastern lands, Ewuare, and all that place, to stop going to the palace, to stop going to Oba Palace. That place an evil land. After Governor Wike went to that palace, he ordered the military men to kill most of my indigenous brothers. A lot of Biafra and Igbo were massacred. Anybody who go to that palace and come back, evil will always follow him. So I'm hereby urging people to support me and let us work together. Together, we shall win. Divided we fall. You see, people are so happy. We are going to call those historians. All our history will be documented and we taught in school. The reason why the people left ran away, they will know. The Oba Benin is ashamed of himself now. Anytime he's always sitting there in the palace watching me, even now as I'm talking to you now, the Oba Benin is watching me. He's watching me. You know what made the Oba Benin to more surprised that he offered me money through Ewuare. I rejected the money. People say, oh, take this money, use this money to fight him, use this money, forget, million. My brother, I will not take money. Moses didn't take money from Pharaoh. And I want to send message to the Oba Benin. Please, I don't want you to be parading yourself as our ancestor. I am going to recognize the Seriki of Hausa Fulani, just like the way they have Seriki in Onitsha, and they also have it in Lagos. They also have Ohanese Indigbo in Akano. They have their like that organization. I'm recognizing the Oba Abini. If the Oba Abini fail to adhere to my instruction, then we abolish the Oba. They will sure they will not exist again. So we are not at war with our Yoruba brothers. I'm so very friendly with the Ife people and I have respect for the people of Ile-Ife. I love them so much and they are my best friends. And they are also, some of them are watching me here. We are not going to allow anybody to fight Yoruba. All we are saying that the Oba of Benin should be cut to size and His Excellency the Executive now should, with immediate effect, give me my staff of office. Or I call my staff of office when we move. It was because Morio Gisona, it was it is more Gamera talk by. And that is my His Imperial Majesty. Or you be here to have time in Osevevo. A foreigner. Eh? For waiting now, can Uruboma go to Ile-Ife and be their king? Which type of nonsense all these things be? Eh? Can Uruboma go to Ife and tell them that I want to be ruling Ife Yoruba Ife people? Eh? Have you ever seen any champagne coming out and said, "Oh, so now tomorrow see, I'm in charge." So henceforth, anybody who want to call should be addressing me as His Royal Majesty Ogiso. Live long. Your Royal Majesty Ogiso, may you live long. If you don't know how to make sure Ogiso, just say Your Royal Majesty, may you live long. He said, or just say Ogiso Atokbe. Finish. If anybody want to call, can call. I am directing, it's not a child's play. And I want to assure those people who the Obabini took their land, don't worry. We are going to return the land back to you under me as Yogiso, but I will be loyal to His Royal Majesty. So I will return your land back to you. All those government forest reserve, the Oba Abini and their family are selling. We are nearby urging you people don't buy land. The revolution is coming before now, 2023. 2023, there will be a revolution in our land. I am coming through Gelegele. Let the Oba Benin be fooling himself. Benin City will not take how many minutes? They have no choice. If I stand in main road with my crowds, people don't even need to shoot gun. They will be happy. Oba Benin, you are gone forever. We're winning. Who will we? If you ever I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead the greatest movement in the history of humanity. Our Igbo brothers, our Ijaw, all of them are coming back home. They are so happy. Oh, they want to really know their history. They want to know where their father come from. And you see have Ogiso Palace. After many years, the Oba have confused, use money to bring confusion. God bless you. Say that brother say God will bless you. So recognize me. The more people are sharing the video, the more the whole world is knowing that they have a king, Ogiso. I'm coming home. You know, in Cuba, Fidel Castro was in exile. He came back. In Iran, Hamani Matula was also in exile in France. He came back to rule over these people. So we are coming. We rule. So that's why we are strategizing. I'm urging all those people don't be afraid. Those lands, we are going to collect those land back and we are going to use this land for agriculture. Those people who are building legal houses, all those nonsense houses they are building, we are going to compensate them under me as Ogiso and will be loyal to my king Ogiameta talk where he said we are going to demolish all those houses and compensate them with money. Those houses they are just building this is for agricultural means. It's not how to we are going to make a good land like Europe. You can just come and start building nonsense house, selling lands. In Europe, nobody sell land. Land, say this one is your Ewuare, come as a community. I'm going to, under my time, we will abolish all these things. It is the state and local government land use act will be implemented. I'm hereby urging His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, to give me my own staff of office. Oba Abini cannot have staff of office I don't have. If Obaseki refused to give me the staff of office, the incoming governor of Edo State will give me my staff of office. Because Oba Abini cannot be ruling my people. I cannot be keeping quiet. Thank you very much. If there is anybody who want to call, can call. Don't worry not here. After this one, we have the video. Thank you very much. One call, make it call before we close. Ew! Because more not this fear again. More not they are afraid again because this publicity now, the thing is going viral. The people, you see many ethnic group like Yoruba, they are very happy now. Say, so many of the Yoruba people, they never know where they come from. They were so surprised when I come tell them, see their history. Hello. What else, sir? Reduce the way you take the watch. May you explain to us. Good evening, sir.
Okay. Which I talk, say that guy where he called before. When Oba Abini they come, who he come meet? Who he come meet when he go to make us land? Okay. Who give Oba Abini land? Who give that
Okay.
The Yoruba, did they know the meaning of Ebe? Or did they know the meaning of the beat that they are putting on the neck? And the Yoruba put that beat on the neck. That beat is for the whole Niger Delta. All the whole Niger Delta put that beat.
Okay.
Just watch that beat. Watch the whole Niger Delta. That beat now for us.
Okay.
If that beat belong to us, it not there for Yoruba land. When nobody come, when nobody come, no be Ogiso come it. No be Ogiso. No be a problem when will not be problem when about the Ogiso can suffer for her.
Okay.
It can't give her again.
Okay.
When they make settlement, okay, the agreement when they make the paper day.
Okay.
Why that man no take talk of that one?
Okay.
They talk of after the ending of Ogiso dynasty. Who tell us Ogiso? Who tell us Ogiso dynasty?
It never end. Do let me come as we say we never end. And they come.
In the whole entire world, that Ogiso palace.
And they come say, hello. Call for audio, not call for video now. Now video with this now. Call for audio. Okay?
I should call for audio.
Now video, you
I should call for audio.
Now video you dey call so now audio.
I'm hearing you now.
Eh? You say what?
I'm the part of the descendant.
I say make you call for audio. You are calling on video.
I am part of.
I know you are calling on video. You call on audio. You don't know what is audio. Audio calling.
Okay. Let me call on audio. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Is this Godo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You said, I want to ask a question if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay. You said you are Ogiso and Ogiso dynasty appointed.
Yes.
Good. And you said you are loyal to Ogiame.
Yes.
Is Ogiame and Ogiso, which is the senior?
Ogiame is imperial. Listen, in now, nobody is bearing that title Ogiso. So I have come to take the title Ogiso, because the Oba, anybody who bear that title, the Oba will kill the person. So Ogiame is in existence now. So now in Ile Ibinu, their way of living, they have different title. They have Iyasere, they have all those their own. So I said I am Ogiso, and I'm loyal to the supreme leader of the traditional one. So I am Ogiso. Yes.
That means your own Ogiso now is not from the Ogiso that was existing then.
Okay. It's a title. Ogiso is a title. It's a kingship title, king title. You see, in those states, we have council of traditional rulers. We have the Enoji of Urumi. Is have the same what do you call this, the same they talk for English, the same level. They are on the same level. The Oba of Benin, the Ogia, all of them are the same level. I am still coming out on my own now. For the governor should give me my to give me my office.
Your own Ogiso
Yes.
title is under Ogiame.
Listen, let me explain to you now if you don't understand. In Edo states or Delta states, they have council of traditional rulers. You understand? So it's not Ogiamie. Listen, Oga, listen. Let me explain it for you, sir. Oga, listen to me. Ogiamie is the oldest throne in the land, which changed to Ogiamie. So now the Oba Abini said that after Ogiso era came to an end, then I have come out. I said, no, I have not ended though. Because if you look at the land now, the people of Ovia, they are under Ogiso. The people of Orion, they are under Ogiso. Then I will be paying homage. Okay, listen, I will pay homage to Ogiame. Not only me, okay, not only me will be paying homage to Ogiame. Those Ikwere, all of us pay homage.
You'll be paying homage. Now,
yes, to His Imperial Majesty.
Have they agreed that they are under Ogiame? They are going to be paying homage to Ogiame.
Okay.
When
we go to the river, okay, listen, sir. When we get to the river, we will know how to cross it.
Okay. Secondly, the Igbos, where are they from?
I have told you, the Obi of Onitsha is the head of traditional rulers.
Now, the Igbos.
I mean, I'm making a point, Oga. You understand? So I am making it. You say the Igbo is so the Obi of Onitsha not an Igbo man. Obi is a Calabar man. Answer the question. You say where the Northerners are from. Oga. Okay, I said Obi of Onitsha. I'm making an example for you. All of the Uguta people, Enugu Ezike people, the Unsuka. I'm mentioning people for you. I'm mentioning people. Are they not Igbo? I want to ask you another question. Is the people of Uguta not Igbo people? Is the people of Uguta not Igbo? Is the people of Enugu Ezike, are they not Igbo people?
So you answer the question.
And that's the question. That is the answer, sir. These people are mentioned, they are Igbo people. They are from Igbo, they are from Idu land, nobody do.
Okay, they are from Idu land.
Yes.
And your name is Uyi, right?
Yes.
Uyi is named from where? The name Uyi is from where?
The name Uyi is Jacob have 12 children, and they are the 12th tribe of Israel. They speak different language. A man who have 12 children, and the children speak different language. I'm from one of the tribe of Idu, which is like Jacob. Idu, just like Jacob.
Your name is Uyi.
Yes.
I said Uyi as a name.
Is from Idu language.
It's from Idu language.
Yes. Before Oduduwa came from Ife, we have language.
What language is Idu speaking? What is the language of Idu?
The language of Idu, that is before Oromia come from Ife. Which language were we speaking? Were we speaking Yoruba language? Answer your question. Answer it to yourself.
What language does Idu speak?
I speak Idu language. That is what I'm trying to correct it now.
Speaking Idu language?
Yes, Idu. Because if you check my language very well.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. You are speaking Idu language.
Yes.
The Igbos, the
Ijaws, how come they are not speaking the same thing since they are all from Ido?
Oh, God bless you. That is a very fine question. How come they're not speaking the same language? It's just like just Jacob have 12 children, and the 12 children were speaking different language. If you can, that is how what also happened. Because when Oromia came to our land, it was so.
Listen to me.
That is how come. That is the answer to it.
The same.
Oga,
You and your
Oga,
siblings, are you
Oga,
speaking
Oga,
different languages?
Oga, Jacob have 12 children and they speak different language. How come? You ask yourself, how come? How did somebody have 12 children?
Because God changed their language when they were trying
It
to
is the
conspire
same
against
God.
that
It is the
was
same God who also changed our language. It is the same God who creates Jacob, who also created Edu.
Listen, I want to ask you this other question now. You said people are building land, they are building houses, as in the houses, they are not good houses.
I didn't say they are not good houses, so I didn't say like that. I say, Oga, listen to my English. Listen, I say, Oga, listen very well.
Okay.
I say we are going to make Igodomigo land like European style. Those people who are building on farmlands, we are going to pay compensation to them. We are going to compensate them. We must compensate them. Under me as Ogiso, we're going to compensate them and destroy those houses for agriculture. You not be building houses on the waterways.
In one of your posts, you said people should get CFO from this useless boy, this other boy, Agbogun. As in, which of the land are they going to get CFO for?
God bless you.
You
see, God bless you. You see, we have 7 local government in Edo states. Oredo, I just want to give you an example. Those local government, all of them have government reserves, government forest reserve. The Oba and his families, they have sold all the reserves, building a house. So we are going to destroy those houses and we're going to compensate these people.
Let me ask you this other question. Did you not sleep with your mother in the farm?
Is it you bring all the question? No, I didn't sleep with my mother in the farm.
You are deceiving this.
You asked me a question, I put an answer. Is it I put an answer to it? Is it? You asked me a question, I put an answer. Now you're not fighting. Good evening, sir. Hello, good evening, go, sir.
It's full of joy in my heart.
Okay.
Because this history has been told by our forefather.
Okay.
That we came from the Jew.
Okay.
So, since we have been telling this story,
okay.
I enjoy it.
Okay, sir.
Even when that Benin man was arguing with you, there's something I wrote on the script. Okay. Please, if the kingdom we establish here in Benin, I'll be very happy. Okay. Because all our descendants came from that side. Okay. I'm an Okwani man.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. I'm very happy.
Yes, I'm Okwani man.
Okay.
And I am the traditional prime minister here. I feel joy in my heart.
Yes.
That my brother will settle one day.
Yes.
That's my joy. Thank you.
I want to tell you something, sir. By the grace of God, next year, February, I will start building a palace. And these people will be thinking maybe I'm joking. We want to build a palace. This palace is going to reunify all our ancestral families who ran away from the genocides and human sacrifice and evil. Because when Oromia came to the land, Oromia saw the people speaking different language. Oromia was shocked. Oromia wanted to rule, but Oromia found out that the land was a holy land. Oromia said, this land, you see this land, the verse, the land only accept foreigners to rule over them. And if you check your history from Okwane, time immemorial, all they bring fights, they come on our side. If we're fighting from one place to another, your forefather will tell you that they even bring fight to that place. Fight to kidnap people, to sell to slavery.
Even during this Biafran world,
yes.
This Oba Benin, he killed most of our people. Okay. So you don't need to tell me. Okay. I'm a learned person. Okay. I know everything about what you're saying. Okay. There's a joy in my heart today. As a traditional prime minister, yes. I'm still on the throne till that next year.
Congratulations, sir.
The throne is for 5 years. Yes. I'm 3 years now in the throne.
You see?
So I'm happy about that.
Want to assure you, sir. Want to assure you. Okay. You see, a road to his success is very narrow. And by the grace of our ancestors, we are going to unite together. Because you see now, you speak, you don't you ask yourself, you speak Igbo language. How come your father tell you are from Idu and you are speaking Igbo language? That is to show that something happened somewhere. You cannot be speaking Igbo language and your father told you you are from Idu. How come you not speak that language? That is something to ask. That is what I'm telling people, that the whole Onande Azikiwe can vindicate me, vindicated me many years ago. Nnamdi Azikiwe said it that the whole Igbo land are from Idu land. He said it and he wrote a book on it before he died.
Yes.
Then Igbo people say they are from Israel. We are one people. The confusion among ourselves, if you check it very well, it's coming from the Oba. Eh? The Oba is not our ancestor. That is the problem we are facing.
You know, the history is clear. History
Yes.
is clear. It's from Ife.
Ife.
And it's from Oduduwa.
Have you, I want to put another question. Have you ever seen anybody from Ife answering Onyemari?
Never.
They answered Emeka, Ihenacho, Okoro. You see this? Okay, where is our link to there? You don't have any Ugo. You see that Ugo. You see somebody called, they say in our line, you see Ugo. You see just Ugo Chuku. You see all those names. You see you see all those names are coming out. But you don't see those names in Ile-Ife. No, have you ever seen anybody from Delta State say, "Oh, we come from Ife"?
I know. Yes.
Thank you very much.
When you were talking, I was enjoying it.
We will take it back. We are going to take it back by the grace of our ancestors. We will take it back. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
God will help you.
Thank you, sir. Hello? Hello? Thank you very much. So we are going to take it back. Anybody want to call, can call. We are building a palace next year, January, even though it's 5,000 naira or 1,000. We want to build it. I want to warn you about Benin. It should stop selling our land. People who are buying those land, and we are going to take it back. People who build house on government reserves, we are going to destroy those houses. It's for agriculture, and we will compensate you. It's very easy. Even though the Oba Abini built many houses in Dubai, we are going to work with the government and seize all those houses. We are going to seize all those property. Hello? 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 It's good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. What, Baba? Sir, you see, before you continue, sir, you see, that guy was asking a question. He said, what about Ogiame? I said, Ogiame is imperial. Because we are the children of Ogiame. We must unite all together. If it is after I finish uniting everybody together, I'll come and kneel down before Ogiame and say, Baba, Baba, I surrender to you, my Lord. It's finished. You can say, oh, I appoint you my son, go and be prime minister for this land. I am the in charge, or go and take this position. I will take. Like Orion local government is very big. Nobody is there. A foreigner with Yoruba. Put on there for everywhere. Continue.
Yes, I just want to say one thing because I didn't follow you from the beginning. I only saw part of your video when you were saying that you want to build a palace in Uson village.
Yes.
Yeah? I am solidly behind you because it's good. We have a Ogiso palace.
Yes.
Because all my life, I have never seen a situation whereby a tenant will not be playing the role of a landlord.
Okay.
It never happened.
Okay.
Oba Oni is from Ile-Ife.
Okay.
They are foreigner.
Okay.
We are not fighting them. We know they know that they are from Ile-Ife.
Okay.
Even he said it by himself that he is from Ile-Ife. Okay, foreigner can live in our land. There's no problem about that. So if they want to live in our land, they have to submit. They have to be under Ogiami.
Okay.
The way other
We are going to give them the rules they should follow. We have Hausa Fulani in Edo State. They have their Seriki. So if we have the Yoruba people in Edo State, like the Yoruba people who came from Yoruba land, they also have what do you call it? We will give them, if they are not satisfied with where they are living, then we should go and give them a land, a piece of land to settle down, just like the way we have Hausa community in Aduawa. We will also bring them together. If they are not satisfied, they can go back to Ile-Ife, because in those days in Germany, there were Israeli people who were living in Germany. Some Israeli people were living in Russia. Some of them were living in Bulgaria. They came back to what do you call that place, to Israel today. They went back. So they have a land in Ife. They have a lot. They have a big space. So the Oni of Ife, they will create a space for their children. They cannot reject their children. They are not much. They're not up to 200,000 population. Do you mean 200,000 population go to Ife? They cannot absorb them. They can go there as a refugee, but we're not driving them. If they want to live in our land, they have to live under us. We are in charge. So I am building the palace by the grace of God. By next year, the name of the palace is going to call Ogiso Palace, and the reunification of all our children. And I'm under Ogiame. Ogiame is my ancestral prime minister. No, not prime minister. That is in charge, general. You understand? So that is in charge. That is what do you call CNC. Because the Oba Abini have been driving Ogiame, want to kill him. He driving to Supreme Court. These are some of the conditions we are going to give to governor. Obaseki, give me the staff of office. Let me work. Let me work under my father. If Obaseki is not ready to give my staff of office, then we wait for the next administration. How can Oba Abini be creating dukedom? And when he's not from the land, he's putting his family. So these people should not do not take it like we're not going to take it lightly with them. So the Isha people, they are ready to. They are our brothers. We are going to unite all together. See, they are saying they are not Biafra. If you know you are not a Biafra, go back to Oduduwa. Very simple question. They say you are not from a Biafra land. You go to Oduduwa where you come from. We are one people. It is truth. The Igbo people, let them deny it. If any Igbo man deny it, say he is not from Idu land, let us go for our ancestral DNA. Let us go and check it. We are one people, my brother. If they say the Limude civilian, they should go back to their fatherland. If you're not satisfied in Germany, go back to wherever you come from. They have their own law that govern them. So today, people should recognize me as Ogiso. And I'm going to write a letter to Coca-Cola to stop paying money to Oba Abini. It should stop collecting this money. This money, we can use this money to do something. I'm going to build a palace. I cannot go back to Benin without having a palace. Where am I going to stay? Where will I stay? I go to a stay hotel? No. I must stay in my palace. Let him go and destroy the palace. When we are destroyed, me send Curtis boys, me they go destroy. Me send Ayes, me they go destroy. I'm going to start building the palace. Somebody donated 10 euro just now. So my brother who donated that 10 euro, that is just the beginning. God will bless you for that 10 euro you've donated. And I promise you, a journey of a million miles start with one step. That 10 euro is the beginning of our. We are going to build it. Palace. We have land now. We are going to build palace. Ogiso, our boy. Our people want to come back home. They want to know where their father come from. Oba Abini is just parading himself as our father. You fight, you kill everybody, you sold everything. You confuse the whole tribes. Look at you. This man is playing with fire. Maybe the Oba Abini say you want to have Republic of Benin Kingdom. You are stupid. Which republic do you want to have? Where do you want to have Republic? Who is going with Republic? I pray they don't have genocide in our land. That is, I am not going to allow my people to kill them. I just want to tell them a simple question. Please, either you absorb and show your reality. To the indigenous people of the land, we are majority. We are more in population more than these people now. They're not much. Their families. They're not up to 200,000. And they come be ruling everybody. If you go to NAPC, Any people that are coming from Edo State that are working in NPC, they are from this family. If you go to High Court, the chief judge of Edo State from this family. What is going on? Only a role of them from one family, not up to 200,000 in population. They are not much in number, but they're ruling everybody. They are the governor. They are this. They are that. Abaseke, if you want to live long without your throne, without your governorship seat, you should just give me my staff of office. So, because we work for you. I'm not asking you money now. You should just give me my staff of office. Why I don't need to go to court to get my staff of office. You can just give it to me now. Otherwise, you will not live long that office. So I don't want to swear for you. What Baba?
So you are on the right track, supporting you.
Domo, sir.
Because let me just say one thing. Let me just say one more thing. You are supporting you because we have every right to fight for our land. You know let me give you an example. Of Egypt, the Israelites. Egypt. You know when Joseph went to Egypt, Pharaoh made him the governor of Egypt. He was controlling everything. As of the time came that there was a problem between the Israelites and the Egyptians. So when God wanted to settle them, God did not tell the Israelites to leave there. No, he said leave the land because the land did not belong to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
He sent the Israelites, he sent them away from the land. So the same way, if the Oba of Benin and his family cannot live side by side
peacefully with us,
they should leave.
Thank you very much. Another person call. Thank you very much. Welcome. Anybody want to call? Call. God bless you. We are going to Igbo people. Ijo. I said the palace. We want Oba be the grace. Don't they become people they quiet so those times? They mad. They sell our lands. You from Ile-Ife. You should go and sell land in Ife. You're not from this land. Stupid people. They sell our land. Eh? Land we're supposed to use for agriculture. Just sell the whole land they go. Eh? You know from here. I beg. What's about my baby? I beg anybody can call. Please call if you want to call. We have to remove fear. You see the Oba Benin is like a Kwamo now. It's just like a Kwamo. That rat they call it Kwamo. Eh? If you see that rat they call it Kwamo, when they see that about this school, again one rat they see for near gutter for school, we get big belly. They call him Kwamo. That's what about me now. He don't carry the old juju swear, you know. Did you know what? Where's the Mama? I'm gonna call. Let's see. I bet I'm gonna call. People call us now. They call your jam. I'm gonna call now. So we have no choice than to take what belongs to us. It's our rights, and the governor should know that we are fighting for our rights. The Yoruba Benin should stop using police to be intimidating our people. And we are not going to accept it. We are the indigenous people of that land. Let him be an Equomo in that palace. Let him continue to fence the palace like the war of Jericho. Hello? Good evening, sir.
Although it's my phone call before, so
okay.
I want just try to talk about that another loud useless boy. We begin to ask a useless question about the tribe of everybody.
Okay.
He himself, he don't know say apart from 12 tribe of Israel, he don't know say that different clan. They for that they go to before.
Okay.
That Miko do not be different clan. Even the way we are behaving, the way we are doing, the way we are eating, our food they know self will tell us, see where we come from.
Okay.
See where these people come from.
Okay.
Go to Niger Delta, even go to that place where they come down to Igbos. See the kind of food where we they eat.
Just
see the kind of food.
You will come from Yoruba land. Now you go to tell us now you be our ancestor. You will sell us, give white man. Now you use us, they do human sacrifice. Now you see they castrate our youth. Now you use everything. You drive everybody come up for land. You see that you see that he born who Oba Bina God will punish you. Who you born? Idiots. Let's say when go they need down for her. when we don kneel down finish na go kill our indigenous brothers for Oyingbo, but then na Obingbo abi na Oyingbo dey call it, go massacre anybody wey go bow down to Oba. That person never have. You see Buhari no bow down before am o. You see Buhari, whether na Jubril or who dey there, you no bow down. You see Jonathan go bow down, he lose election. When you contesting election, you go bow down for that man, you are finished. Why you? Anybody from Niger Delta, from Biafra land, more than not dey bow down for Oba. If una know say una wan win anything for una life, una go. That land na evil. E forbid them. We see. I go talk.
And when I want to say, if any good people, let me just say, any Aboriginal Niger Delta, senior Oba family, senior Oba family, senior Oromia, even the Oromia come, they don't even come for Yoruba land, they come from Saudi Arabia. Even the real Yoruba, when the Yoruba people, they find the night they sell go Brazil, sell go South America. The real Yoruba, they sell a village. Now the few when I come in, when they go carry.
We don't want to talk about Yoruba on our own. We just talk. Now they know how they work out for Yoruba side. Our own history. They don't feel they tell us in our Oba bonus. Oba na from Ile-Ife. Should go back to where he come from if he's not satisfied. No, should not be ruling us again. I'm not in charge. Oba Benin should step down immediately. In short, if we don't have Oba, I'm now Ogiso. Yes. For waiting now.
Oba and the family generation, they know this shit. Person where help them, now they key.
Everyone
Person
will.
where they go court. Person where help them now they drive them come off for house. That means person where help you, you kill her. That means you don't disobey God. You don't kill God with that. Person where help you, they drive you come off for Saudi Arabia because of your evil.
Because of your evil, let me the driver. Prophet Muhammad drive and come off for. If you check the history of Prophet Muhammad, go watch the film. Go watch the film of Prophet Muhammad. You see, Prophet Muhammad can't tell them for Mecca say, now, in Islam, now they carry come now. Now they come tell and say, no, say they want to continue with the United Land, say they don't kill them. See me, they give them free passage. Then they take come Africa. One stop for Borno State for where Boko Haram for the fight. So anywhere they did, no peace for there. Any peace we can hear. Now one stop for Borno for Mediguri. Now it be they get lineage to that one. Oh, do I get lineage? He crossed towards that river bend. We can't cross towards Yoruba land. Eh? Just tired. My brother, God bless you. Make another person say call. Thank you, sir. Just tired. Claim now you get land for where? Now you get land for Gates. Now you get land. Which land you get? Eh? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My own Ogiso.
Yes, you are all with Ogiso. God bless you, sir.
Okay, God bless you. I want to ask you this. I want to ask you a question.
No, before you ask what's yours now.
Why you know they remove cap? Say they make video because the one that you rape the one that enjoy you. You don't feel they remove cap take make video.
No, wait.
Or who kill your papa?
Wait.
Why you know they remove cap?
I barb Abolo. See my head. See am.
So that make
I barb score. See, I don't remove am. Come look am. Come look am now. I barb score. Now me see am. Look my head. I barb am. You understand, so? I don't remove am now. People don't say, don't see my head. Make I remove am again. See am. I barb Abolo. You know, say everybody dey barb Abolo. You can see my head. See am. I no rape my mother. My mother no dey stay for village. My mother no dey stay for village. Now Benin City na my mother stay. Eh? You know they talk lie again, because my mother not stay for village. Na Benin stay. Now she stay. You understand, so? You not get what when you attack always war. So anybody want call can call. So anybody want to call can call. Please, we missed many call today because you see we're very the call was jamming. So if you want to call can call now, like this one now. He asked question, I put an answer. He asked question, I put an answer. He said make I remove my cap, I remove my cap because my hair I barb skull. You know what I'm where for the barb my hair? Because I don't want me to go take my hair, take go give up me to do sacrifice. I just buy machine to the barber by myself. See me I remove my cap, I don't already remove my cap. So you don't really see my head. Have you never seen you don't get what you want to talk again, you rape your mama. They say, who rape your mama? Don't see your person we see. If they say person they sleep with the mama or now family, then they know they forbid. So the Oba Abini does not forbid anything. Now on our side now for the see all those things. Yeah, issue one. No, me no now I don't forbid anything. Why when you up by you can work it? Why? May I show you? The Oba Abini does not forbid anything. Never know, make I show you. So anybody want to call can call, please. See my show now.
My 1 million or say 15 million is there, so no. Ladies and gentlemen, what they've seen, what they've been talking about in diaspora. The number one of them is Ewuare of Paris.
May I show now?
She's welcome.
Just listen, if they say people they sleep with their family, this is the Oba of Benin who brought this tradition from Ile-Ife or what they were bred from. We don't have this in our. We have respect for our tradition. This tradition they have in Benin is the tradition of Mecca and Ife.
Mention another of our brother.
Listen very well. The Oba of Benin, it doesn't forbid anything. He can sleep with anything sleepable. That's why he pregnant sisters. Nobody talked about that one. Listen very well. This is the Oba hierarchy. Look.
Lately, she has crossed so many red lines. Okay. I hope she knows what is, or he knows what is good for him, and stop henceforth. Because most of these things he's doing is an abomination, and I hope he's listening, or somebody will send this to him, so that he know that this is not done. Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benins that forbid things for the palace. I repeat, Oba of Benin does not forbid anything. It is the Benin that forbid things for the palace.
Listen.
So all the
I think you listen, that boy now they tell me now say, me, I dey sleep with my parents. We don't do this thing. We have respect for our culture. We are not Benin culture. This Benin, it is the Benins. See, people should do. The Benin people, they are not up to 1%. They are not up to 200,000. They are small population. I don't understand. They have their families. And I know them. They living among us. Is it they don't forbid anything. They can even sleep with goats. I don't understand. Not all. Because this is the culture. You say the Oba Benin. Doesn't forbid anybody who doesn't forbid anything can sleep with goats. Even though you sleep with a dog, it doesn't forbid anything. It's not me. It's the Prince Okoro who said this thing before the general words. So when the Oba Benin took me to court that he did not sleep with his daughter, he took me to court. He said I was accusing him. And I showed the government that look at the Prince Okoro was the one who said this thing now. He said the Oba Benin, he doesn't forbid anything now. And what? Hello. 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 Hello.
if you So if you don't sleep with your mother, why did they give you to native doctor to take care of you when you said you're a man? That was the reason I slept with his mother.
No, I didn't sleep with
Why were you giving to
it is it is this is what we are saying now that the Okoro is saying that it is in the whole of Edo State. It is the only the Oba and his family who don't forbid anything.
To your mother.
We forbid all those things in our land, but the Oba Bini doesn't forbid anyone.
Remove your cap for 1 hour if you are not in the school.
Huh?
Why can't you remove your cap and make a live video?
No, I like this cap I put. You saw what? No, I put cap because I barb my brother. That is not the point of contention. You are just solely trying.
You using your head. You are a fool. Can't you see the way you are explaining? You demonstrating like a madman.
But why are you watching me now?
You behave like a gay. You are behaving like a gay.
No, I'm not gay. I have woman. Let me call my woman. Sylvia. Wait, let me call my woman. I have woman now. Oh God, no, they saw this thing again. I respect. Have respect for me. I'm the Ogiso.
Nigerians, are they not sleep with your woman in Germany there?
No, no, speak that one.
Yeah, sleep with your woman in Germany.
No, we are from the Ogisos. Okay. We are from the Ogisos families. We Ogiame family. We forbid something. It is the only Oba who doesn't forbid. This guy is very funny. He said, "Do you look now?" They said, he said this boy is a madman, abi. Well, thank you very much. You see, the donation I have just started. One of our brother donated $20, and the other of our brother donated €10. God bless you. You see, people have started donated for the what do you call it? God bless you. Those people who donate. So we are going to build the palace. Donald Trump said we will build the wall. We're going to build the palace. See, the palace, we're going to build a wall that will separate the Ile Ibinu from the indigenous. People want to come back to their fatherland. They want to be blessed. The land is crying. Oba Bini were so okay, my when I make gbogbo here. Hello?
Hello, great Ogiso.
Mommy, 1 second, so no TV call 1 second, so 1 second.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
How are you?
I'm fine. I am on live video. Call me back, okay?
Okay, you remember me?
Yes, you are not in Germany?
I went to South Africa.
I call me. Let me finish my live video. You call me, okay? Okay?
Alright.
Thank you so much. Very. Okay. You see? My God.
Hello, great Ogiso.
My God, my
great
sister.
Great Ogiso, no
I
know.
God bless you, Mama. Yes, we are taking it back. The title is going to be Take It Back. Take Idu land back.
We are taking Idu back. No person born of a woman through operation or normal delivery can stop us.
Okay.
And I be your money.
Okay.
Let me tell this caller for the whole world to know, you know.
Yes.
This caller that is talking rubbish, remove your cap, wear your cap.
Yes.
Is nothing but a coward. If he know he really want to defend all the truth you are saying about Oba of Benin rape generation,
okay.
He should kindly open his platform with his name and come out on live video the way you are talking.
Okay.
That is how a real man behave.
Okay.
Even me that is a woman, I open my platform. A real human being should not continue to call just on with a phone. They should open their lives, they should go and open a platform where they will be defending the rape generation, how a Yoruba descendant gave birth to Igodomigodo. Nazamu, don't wise.
I just
Benin generation and his supporters.
Mama, you need to pay them now. Mommy, you need to pay them for inside now. We say the people are waking up. You see, the people are now waking up in mass. You see, when we on live video before, people say, "Oh, don't," but people are now asking their family. They say, "Oh, Mama, what Ogiso was saying, is it true?" Say, "Yes, oh, no talk am again, oh, na true to those days. If you talk, and they will kill you." People are now hearing the message, and they see the upper Benin is now living like a Cuomo. Even you see, Mama, know what make me happy? Even the Ile Benin mixed bloods, those ones who are mixed blood inside, you see, they are not even calling me, "Oh, my brother. This is my greeting, where I come from." I say, "But you are Ile Benin." You see, it doesn't matter. Even I'm even suffering, I will support Godo. I don't want anything to do with Ile Ife. This is where I come from. I'm a Biafra. You see, they want to confuse everybody. Say, "Oh, Biafra. What is Biafra?" Biafra is, I don't know, the same people. I ask, say, Igbo people are this. Where is Onitsha? Is it not from Igodo they come from? He say, yes. What about the Enugu Ezike people, where they come from? He say, nah, yes. What about the Uguta people? What about the Unsuka people? What about this? What about this? You mentioning these people? Confused. Una the Ezike wrote it. We are not living turn on turn. We are taking it back. Oh, no one tribe.
Ogiso, God will continue to bless
taking
you.
it back.
All Sundays, they are Biafra.
I guess
They
now.
like it or not. If they don't to respect themselves and accept their identity, they will accept it anyhow they want it. And we are ready for them.
Yes, sir.
We are ready. Because of our Benin, 95% of our women, they are single mothers. Our Benin caused that trouble. No woman was born to be like that. Our Benin, who is support us to wear? Who is better one? Who is better one? Economic expert. We are that two lamukia. A support us to wear. He are full of body. Ogiso, where's the tatabo? Continue to take Continue.
Where's the mommy? Where's thank you very much, and we will end this video here today, because I don't know. It's like the internet is very bad. I don't know if they are trying to hack the video. So thank you so much today. We are so proud of you people. I don't know why the color is different. Why the internet just went off? Trying to it is poor wireless connection. Your video has been paused. Consider moving to find so thank you very much, my brothers and my sisters. The Facebook have just went off. I will come on live tomorrow, and I'm so very happy. We are going to take it back. I'm the Ogisos. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Why did it not greet show now? Well, I have to end it. Thank you so much.